All right, here's a good transformation type question. So again, with any of these, you want to compare the changes from the base function. So this is the base function, y equals absolute value x, and it looks, you can't really tell the color on that one, but it's the blue one. So that's the blue one. So that's what the graph of that one looks like. So if I were to write the general sort of transformation equation for this one, it would look something like this. So y is equal to a absolute value of bx minus c. There's other stuff here, but this is good for now. End of absolute value plus d. So what you need to do is take a look at this and match up which letter things are. This one's in front of the absolute value sign, so I would call that an A. And then there's nothing else inside with the x in the absolute value sign, so you don't have a b value, nor do you have a c value. But this minus 6 at the end is your d value. So now you need to know what all of those do. So A, it affects y values, and D affects y values. Y is the squish or stretch guy, and it also will flip the graph over. It'll flip it over on the x-axis. This D value, what it does is move things up or it moves things down. So if it's a positive value, it goes up. If it's a negative value, it goes down. So now I take a look at the graphs beside here. This green one, what I've done is just isolated that A transformation. So you look at this graph here, that's the A transformation. And so it looks like if you have a quarter, what that's doing is it's flattening the graph out. You got to think this way. So what it's doing is it's squishing the graph vertically. So it took this blue one and it squished it vertically. So now it looks like that. Okay, so that's what the A value does. And then the D value, this one, if it's in the D spot, it's a move up or down. Since ours is a minus 6, it takes this graph here, this one, and moves the whole thing. Every one of those points gets moved down 6 values. Okay, so as opposed to when you have a quarter, this is the normal graph, this thing gets all squished down. So it doesn't move down, it just sort of squishes down. The D value, everything gets moved down by a value of 6. All right, hopefully that helps you out with that transformation of that absolute value function.